Kurt, I bet, as I sit here in tears, I bet Kurt would know exactly where I could find proof, in writing, solid proof that I could print out and mail to my mother's motherfucking landlord that it is illegal for any tenant to be forced to have the heat in the apartment with the thermostat off be 80 or above, and the solution is to open the windows. It is illegal, and it is grounds to break the lease. And even if the tenant doesn't want to do anything about it, as has been the case with my mom, the landlord should at least be aware that he's a motherfucking bullshitting prick. Oh, that he's in the wrong. I bet Kurt would know exactly where I could find that in writing. I don't know if anyone ever has to deal with that. You might not be able to find it in writing. We know about cold. We know you can't, as a landlord, it can't be too cold in your tenant's apartment. But according to Joe, who's really smart, and that woman who broke my heart, when I told her and told them, they're like, no, it can't be too hot either. It's just the opposite end of the spectrum. And it's not fucking healthy for my elderly mom. You understand? It's not healthy. It's not healthy. I've experienced it briefly when I visited. I told you I went there the other day, and it was a warmer day out, so he turned the heat completely off, and it was 62 in her place, okay? And she has to put up with that. And then I told her, you know, you have got to tell him he's got to put that heat back on. I even talked to another tenant, so she's like, oh, he has it off, but he'll put it on tonight, because it's going to get cold. And he did put it on. And then it was boiling hot in her place, even with the windows open, according to her. Again, I was gone all day Thursday. I didn't find out till Thursday night. On Wednesday, I was saying to him in the background, I don't know if he heard me, but that it's not legal to shut the heat off in the winter period just because you have a warm day. And it was down to 62 in my mom's place, but you know it's going to get down to lower than that as soon as nighttime hits and we have no more sunshine. I mean, that's just common sense. So it was cold, and then it was boiling hot for her all day Thursday. And now she's feeling sick, and I'm not sick. Although I always feel like I'm fighting off something, and I have a stronger immune system probably than she does. But, you know, and no one ever listens to me in this life, you know that. But she's supposed to be getting her cataract surgery, and if she's feeling sick, I don't feel like she should. I know she had to wait months for it, but I don't feel like she should get the cataract surgery if she's feeling sick. You know what I mean? If your body's trying to fight off an illness, it can't be dealing with the stress of cataract surgery. You think anyone will listen to me? Of course not. No one ever does. Just like we went through that court thing, and in the end, I knew that my uncle had come up with the most ridiculous fucking bullshit. You know, the judge said it facetiously in the end. If I don't have a medical certificate the next time, which would have been in a month when we come back, I'm going to be forced to drop, you know, to dismiss this case. So my brilliant, in quotations, uncle decided to say to my mom's lawyer and to my aunt and to whatever, and I knew it was just ridiculous, but they just gave me a face. No one's going to listen to me, and in the end I was right. But to just make it perfectly clear, I was right because I'm smart. I'm viewed as an idiot, you know. Mental illness does not equate to stupidity. Not even close. Not even close. Anyway, he said it probably wasn't even in the transcripts, but whatever. the lawyer latched onto that. Like, oh, well, he said it. He has to honor it. No, you're just playing both sides, and you're just hoping that we lose in the end. And oh my God. I just knew that he said that facetiously as a threat, and he came back in a month. And the lawyer's like, you're right, he has to honor that. He said, if I don't have a medical certificate, I'll have to dismiss this case, so let's just, my brilliant uncle and my aunt went right along with it. And then, of course, when it was a bunch of bullshit, and we all got yelled at, or they got yelled at, because the lawyer didn't push it. She didn't push it. She didn't say, well, you said that. No. She's just going along and whatever. We won by the skin of our teeth, and my mom would have been, oh. Of course, the judge doesn't say, if I don't have, he's like, this is ridiculous, get me a fucking medical certificate or else. And of course he's not going to honor his little, I'll have to dismiss the case. But the lawyer went along with it. That shows you that she's not exactly competent, And again, she was a state-appointed attorney. State-appointed attorney, despite Marion's, we're going to get you, the best lawyer imaginable. And remember, she has the form, could have got the best lawyer imaginable, and I was under the impression that's what they had done, because I'm the dupe, and I'm the one who's never listened to. And I said to my mom, that is the most ridiculous thing. That judge did not say, if I don't have a medical certificate, when you come back in the next hearing in a month, I'm going to be forced to dismiss this case. He said it facetiously. He's not going to honor that if you don't show up with a medical certificate. He's going to get upset. And what happened? He got upset. But Laura's the idiot, right? Laura's never listened to. So you will just watch. My mom is sick, and she's only probably going to get sicker. She sounds sick. She shouldn't get her cataract surgery. I'm sorry. She waited months for it. But, But you think anyone will listen to me? Of course not. Of course not. I can guarantee you no one's going to listen to me. And there's tons of hands in the pot. We already established that one. No one ever listens to me in this life. I'm very, very, I'm always thinking. And I'm always thinking of things, and I know that it's bad for my mom to be going from it being cold in her apartment to hot in the middle, too hot, too cold. And I know that if she's feeling sick, that she shouldn't get cataract surgery, I would think. And my common sense tells me she shouldn't do it, because your body has to fight to, when you're getting surgery, it's still trauma to your body to get surgery. And if you're trying to fight off an illness, it's not good. Not good. I can almost guarantee you, though, she'll still wind up getting it. Because other people in her life will tell her that she should get it, Just like everyone says, oh, it's not serious surgery, and you don't have to worry, it's no big deal. Yeah, well, 10 to 15 out of 100 people do have problems and complications and do have to worry, so. And her doctor, when we went, I think on she got that vaccine that's stronger. She got the flu shot and that one that begins with P. And then I looked on her thing, and they said that she has to get it again in 3 months. Are you fucking kidding me? Why do you have to get the vaccine, that type of strong, and then get it 3 months later? I don't understand that either. don't know. All I know is I'm always feeling sick, you know what I mean? But it went through the summer, I told you, but not anything that develops. But if my mom could catch it from me, then, you know, it could be much worse for her because of her age and her immune system and whatnot. Nothing you can do about that. I told you it's not my fault. And my mom's around people all the time and stuff, you know, so it's not like she can't get sick from other people as well as get sick from me. If she was just sounding sick, I'd be alright, she's sounding sick, but she's supposed to be getting her cataract surgery. I'm already, you know, I'm leery, you know, that's how I am. I don't care, it's still surgery. And if she's feeling at all sick, I don't think she should get cataract surgery, even though she's been waiting for months, you know? And as her daughter who loves her, I have a right to say that to her. I have a right. I don't care what the motherfucking other professionals in her life say or whatever. I have the right to say, you know, Mom, I have strong concern. If you're feeling sick, I think you should cancel your cataract surgery. I have every right to say that to her, and any motherfucker says anything to the contrary, or I'm just being overprotective, I don't care. I have a right to give my opinion too. It's not a medical opinion. It's a common sense opinion, you know. But people who think cataract surgery is no big deal will probably think, oh, so what? If she has a little cold, she could still get the cataract surgery. She's been waiting for months for it, and it's important, you know. At least if I say how I feel and something, I always do that with my mom. I'm like, Mom, you know, just like I did with that court thing. Like, Mom, that judge did not say that he'll be forced to dismiss the case if we don't have a medical certificate the next hearing. He was furious that there was no medical certificate for all those months, but I told you, the elder services were played dirty. They didn't even have a leg to stand on in the first place. They violated the mental hospital violated my mom's HIPAA rights by even telling those assholes anything about my mom. And there was no medical certificate from day one, yet they proceeded with the case. And, you know, and we had 3 different judges in a 7-month period, and the last judge was more matter of fact. And he's like, I don't have a medical certificate. How am I supposed to judge this case if I don't even know whatever? And if I don't have a medical certificate the next hearing, I'm going to be forced to dismiss the case. He did not say that, so you would just show up without a medical certificate and say, oh, well, you said you'd dismiss the case. Yeah, sure. And if the lawyer was going to go along with that absolute ignorance on the part of my aunt and uncle, brought up by my uncle, and my aunt jumped onto it, and then the lawyer jumped on board as well, then she has to pursue it. She has to say, give me the transcript. You said this. You were forced to honor it. No, it was stupid. And I told my mom it was stupid. And in the end, I was right. And then, of course, when I point out to my aunt and uncle that my aunt made a face, because she does it, she wants to view me as just a fucking ignorant, mentally ill loser, you know. So whatever. I'm going to tell my mom how I feel, and if she doesn't listen to me and listens to whatever bullshit professionals in her life who just want her to get the cataract surgery over with, so it's waited for months, and then whatever. And if things go wrong, you know, sorry, Mom. That's what Joe would say, you know. Sorry, but, if, you know. I voiced my concerns, and they went unheeded, then, you know, what do I know? You know, no one ever listens to me in this life, ever. But anything. My mom used to drive me nuts. She'd hear something from one of her mentally ill friends, like seriously, who are not the smartest person. I'm sorry, but they're not. And it was something I knew 100% beyond any shadow of any doubt was a fallacy, was some stupid thing that, you know. And I'd be like, Mom, why do you listen to these people, but you don't want to listen to me? I'm really, really smart. You know? It infuriates me. And she'll take it, latch onto it, take it as a gospel truth, some stupid thing one of her friends is saying, and won't listen to me, you know, when I know that I'm right. Particularly when it comes to health, you know. There's all kinds of stupid things that are out in that world that are just stupid, you know, and if people want to believe them, whatever. I try to teach my mom as best I can, you know, even, you know, a lot of times there are things that you just don't know. There's gray areas. But then there's things that you just know are not true, okay? Frustrating. My mom's been coughing all morning. My common sense tells me that she should not get her cataract surgery. If she's sick now, she's going to just get sicker as the week progresses. But if professionals in her life just negate my concerns and poo-poo them and say I'm being overprotective, then whatever. You know, I told you, I'm used to never being listened to in this life by anybody, so whatever. I don't know why she sounds sick. She could have caught it from me. I admit that. I'm constantly battling a low grade whatever. You know. But what are you going to do? I'm not elderly, and I'm not on a shitload of psychiatric medication that is, you know, constantly weakening my immune system. Wreaking all kinds of unknown havoc. Yes, I believe that as much as I believe I have two hands and my eyes are blue.